Alright guys, welcome back to the Geek and Geezer Fishing channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm the Grizzly, and today I'm in the shed out in the backyard, and I'm going to be doing a little DIY build for kayak fishermen. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Click subscribe, leave us some comments, smash the like button. We appreciate all you guys' support. Hopefully you guys are having a great 2022. We're excited for the year to come. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so here's my little workstation. I've got an extra light to give it some better lighting. Some of the things you're going to need. You're going to need some side cutters or something to cut this here. This is actually weed whacker, plastic wire, whatever you want to call that. You're going to need some wooden dowels. Got these at Walmart for like $1. You're going to need some drill bits. Probably just one or two. Now, one of the things you're going to have to do is you're going to have to cut a slit into the top of your piece of wood. You can use a Sawzall, you can use a knife, you can use an oscillating tool like what I'm going to use. I'm just going to kind of go through what we got to do. We'll place it through here, place the weed whacker wire through there, run it a little bit down, so that way when you start beginning to wrap, it actually holds the wire in place there. You start wrapping it all the way down, you wrap it as tight as possible. You drill a hole down here at the bottom to tuck your wire back through, and thus also keeping your wire tight and at the end. And then you just kind of cinch it around. You want to make sure you don't have any overlaps. And basically at the end of this, you're going to have a stretchy bungee type material for your kayaks, so you can use for like basically tethers to carabiner clip to other stuff. And that way the things aren't falling out of the kayak. So let's get into the build. Alright guys, so I've already got one laid out. That's the one I want to show you during the intro. Doing the intro, I kind of realized that this would probably be a better idea. Go ahead and drill 2 holes. See if you can make sure you can see that. Instead of doing the stupid notch, this will probably work just as fine. I'm going to find out right now. So like I was saying, tuck that through there. That gives you a good place to start. I'm still probably going to tuck this down and under. careful not to let go of this thing once you get it going, because it will just completely unravel and spring on you. And then we go right back through that other hole. I'm gonna cinch it down with my teethers because I'm a weirdo like that. And then as you twist around, you can pull it even tighter. So there we go. There's another wrapped up one. Next, you got to bring water to a boil, really hot water. Dunk them in there, leave them in there for 10 minutes or so. The plastic will get really soft, and then once you take them out and they cool, they will cool in that position instead of being so springy and resistant. So we'll let those sit. We'll check on them when I'm done. Perfect. Alright guys, well they've been boiled, and so let's see how they come off. See, they still got a little bit of memory obviously, but nowhere near like what we had before. Let's go ahead and get this part untucked and pulled through. Alright, so then what I have seen, what I have found, flip the whole thing over. It was so liked in my last video with my sound effects. We'll make some more. It's hard to kind of explain what I'm doing, guys, but I'm basically taking the whole thing and unspiraling it back onto itself the other direction. Now that I've flipped it on top of itself, it holds a lot tighter than before. I'll see if I can show you the difference between this one and that one now that I've flipped that one. See, look at the difference. The way they hang, the way they hold, makes a big difference in order for it to stay, you know, a little bit tighter. It stays more slinked up than the other side, than this one that's now just hanging, right? Wrapping it on here like this. I'm going to try and use this piece of wood, see if it's better than trying to use my finger. But yeah, like I said, we're flipping it over. It's really kind of hard to explain with it. If you had it in your hand, you'd know exactly what I'm talking about. We're basically just stacking this thing the other direction. And see, so this one I think is just a little bit longer, but look at the difference in how it is now holding. It's a lot tighter. Now what you do is you take some paracord. You can get this stuff really cheap. Now you get this, take out the core of it, burn the edges so that it doesn't fray on you. And then what you're going to do is we're going to take this and feed it in here. This is just going to help protect the plastic. May have been an easier task to do while it was not springy. You know, I guess we'll see. I'm going to mess with this, but as you can see what we're doing, I'll show you when I'm done. Well guys, I'm super frustrated. I filmed the whole thing and it didn't record what I was doing. So these little clips here, they have 2 holes in them. You feed a part of your weed whacker material into it and back out. Then you smash it with a hammer. That I had this coated with the paracord. I got that all done. It might be easier to place all this on there and then wrap it. But I did this to both ends. Made a loop with that little smashable piece there. Made one on that end, made one on this end. I would next time get a larger than this size. I couldn't even tell you what size that is, but I'd get one with a larger hole, because what I was trying to do was to put this piece of wire through there as well to make that part, in case it gets dry and brittle, if it cracks, the whole thing's toast. This should help protect it from the sun, this paracord covering. And then you put carabiner clips. You can put these on there. You can also get smaller size ones. I wish I had some smaller size ones. I think they'd look a little better. But then you can clip things to your kayak. And this is pretty inexpensive. You'll be able to make way more of this than if you were to go buy like a $10, $15 tether that's probably made of something very similar, and it's probably going to give out from the sun or anything anyway. Thank you guys for tuning into the channel. Hope you guys enjoyed this build. Click subscribe, leave us some comments, smash the like button, and I'll catch up with you guys next time, hopefully on the water. If not, it'll be for another build or tutorial. Thank you guys so much for all your support, and I hope you guys are enjoying 2022.